Buenos dias and good morning, senor and senorita. Nice to have you on the call. It's another magnificent day here in the state of Mexico. Yeah. Beautiful here. I love being here on the beach and the ocean. Yeah, and having you have the experience of this. Yes. So, before we start, let's give each other a hug. Your heart to my heart, left side to left side, your worth to my worth. Yes. Hold that space, hold that vibration, feel your energy, feel the heart of your energy getting larger and larger, and your worth getting larger and larger. Yes. Yes. Feel that sense of invincibility creeping in at a fast rate. That's right. Got it? Wonderful. Hold that space. Good. Now send it out to the 8 billion that need it. Good. Wonderful. Well, today's topic is the holding. It's for those that took the process on September 22nd. This is 2 weeks from it was 2 weeks today. And so that's the holding. That's what this is. And so the holding is, finding all the ways the ego has of tricking a person to, first of all, it does everything it can to stop the person from taking the process. Everything possible. Yeah. And then after that, after it takes the process, it does everything it can to get you out. To not hold your beautiful light. And there's thousands upon thousands of ways it has. It's so creative because it's using your creativity. That's why it's so creative. And the biggest one is tricking you from being in your light. Telling you it's dangerous and you could die. Yeah. It did that to me for years. Yeah. Centuries. Centuries. Yeah. That's right. And so I made up the most 20 of the most common ones it uses to help people identify this. To help people identify this ways it does that. So that's what we're doing today, this afternoon, this evening, 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time for those of you that have taken September 22nd. Yeah. And yes. So it's there's non-stop the ego has of trying to get you out of your life. Like I said, does everything it can to stop you from taking it. Like the lady that mentioned just the day before, that had a phobia of, just a terrifying phobia. She was crawling on a boardwalk from the boat to the dock, and she was crawling, and her husband took a video of it. She was screaming at him to come and get her. He wouldn't. And anyway, what happened was so he told me about it, showed me the video, and we were driving, and he calls her and says, "I'm talking to Don, he can get rid of your phobia." She instantly hung up. Now that's the ego having a total grip on you. Yes. And it tricks you into believing the opposite of what's true. The biggest trick of all, which will take care of all of them, is the trick of that it's terrifying to be in your life. Now that's its biggest one. It uses that card whenever it's necessary. Okay? You're going to die if you're in your light. What people don't know is you're going to die if you're in your ego. Because it's all about death and dying. That's what it is. It's all about death and dying. Every ounce of it is about death and dying. And the whole idea is to get up to the higher levels of consciousness, to the, like 540 is joy, and 600 is bliss, and 700 is an ethical on the consciousness scale of Dr. David Hawkins. Check it out. And yeah, the higher you go, the more you have, this ineffable state of enlightenment. That's where we're headed. That's where we're headed, and this is an instant way to do it. So on 2 weeks ago today, we had a group take the process, and now we're doing the holding to assist them to see how the ego has tricked them to date, and to be able to get an even stronger sense of holding their beautiful divine light, their divinity. So there you have it. That's what's possible. But I have made a list. I got the list, 20 tricks the way the ego has of getting you out of your light or stopping you from having it. Yes. So I'll post that. I'll get that posted to show you. And yeah. Remember, it's not your enemy. It's trying to stay alive and trying to trick you into thinking that it's not possible for you to stay alive, that you're going to die if you do the opposite of what you're doing. Yeah, and then it'll even get you to, it's even satisfied to get you to stay at the lower conscious level. Yeah, like to be satisfied with happy. Yeah, happy. Like the bank account and the car and the house and the kids and the husband or the wife and the health and what all of that. Yeah, it'll have you satisfied with that. But I'm telling you, you're here to be ineffable. That's what you came for, to reach that ineffable state. So join me. Join me on that journey. Okay? Now, the ones that took it on September 22nd, we have another one on October 22nd. So you can check that out on IamDivinityGlobalversity.com. And also, too, that for those that are seeking that more intimate, smaller group and one-on-ones, that's the transformwithdonn.com, Donn with 2 N's. So there you have it. Time. Now is the time for you to overcome all ego and its fear. And it's noticing what's wrong, and it's thinking the worst. Yes. It's it that's creating this chaos on the planet. You take care of it in you, and enough of you take care of it in you, and it dissolves. Yep. So there you have it. Have yourself a magnificent day. Bye for now.